All right, guys, good evening. Welcome back to another session of trade analysis. So today, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you my two trading Forex pairs that are my favorites, okay? Two Forex, pairs that are my favorite currency pairs that I trade and the reason why I trade them, okay? So now, first of all, my first currency pair that I will introduce to us here is the pound JPY, okay? Now, the reason why I chose the pound JPY is this market is awesome, guys. If you look at this market, you see that there is always activity in this market, okay? There is always activity. If you know what I mean. If you go through the history, okay, of this currency pair, you see that there is always activity bound, okay? Every time you see movement in this currency pair, okay? All right, the next currency pair I'm going to show us again is what? Is the Aussie New Zealand, okay? The Aussie New Zealand dollar, okay? Now, if you look at this currency pair, you see that this currency pair all the time too, is showing, very good, momentum, very good movement, okay? So if you look at the two of them, you see that they're almost, moving in the same direction, but they're not the same thing. You can see this is pound, pound yen, and this one is, Aussie, NZD, okay? So they are different currency pairs, okay? So you can actually trade them at the same time, okay? So it is not, it's not going to give you a portfolio over concentration of assets, okay? So now let's start by analyzing, pound JPY, okay? Now you can actually trade pound JPY in the London session and also trade it in the Asian session when the Japanese yen is, aggregates a lot of movement. All right. Okay. So now let's look at this currency pair, how we can analyze this currency pair. Okay. All right. So let me just zoom in. Let me just zoom in on this currency pair. You see what I'm telling you. We're on the daily time frame. Okay. At the moment, this market is ranging. Okay. But ranging with momentum, huge momentum. Okay. Now, what you can see here is that the market has created some inefficiencies, okay? Resulting from this candlestick, this momentum candle, okay? All right, so what I want to do now is that I want to bring out my support and resistance level. After that, I will now come to look at this gap. It is inefficiency that has been created by this candle, okay? So first of all, I want to trade off the daily time frame, okay? Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, you see that the market entered into a range here. Let me show you what I mean. The market entered into a range here, okay? Can actually bring out that range. Okay? So this is the range, okay? Sorry, let me just remove this. Okay, this is the range description of price in this market, okay? You can see that the market was moving up, okay, in an uptrend and suddenly entered this range, okay? And since then, it has been trading in this rectangular, range, moving sideways, okay? So this gives me a trading idea. So what I will do now is that I will look for an opportunity to trade this market within this range, or I can look for other strategies, okay? So, but let me just remove this rectangle since I may not want to trade it, from that perspective, okay? Now, I need to drop down to the daily time frame. This is my entry time frame where I intend to look for entry opportunities, okay? So guys, my trading style is different, okay? I've looked at it. I've seen what other traders are doing. I've attended so many, trading sessions, and I've been mentored by so many good traders. And I've seen that what you need to do, okay, is to develop your own trading strategy, okay? Develop your own trading strategy that you are comfortable with. And trust me, you are good to go with it, okay? All right, so I've looked at this now. Okay, the focus is here where price is currently at now, okay? So you ask yourself, what is price currently doing now? Okay, you can see that this price is actually, pushing upwards, okay? The market is pushing upwards, okay? So you look for an opportunity, to trade, to the up direction, okay? So now, but if you look at it, you see that there's a gap in this market created by this candlestick here. This candle, this high profile momentum candle, okay? Now, what do you need to do? You need to bring out that gap. Let me zoom in on this chart so that you can see what I'm saying, okay? Now, if you look at it, you see that the market has created a gap, through this candlestick here, and I'll show you the gap, okay? If you look at it, you see that this is where the gap, started, okay, from here, all right? Then when you come down here, you see this is where price, got to mitigate this inefficiency, okay? So now, this is the gap that has been created by this market. And what does this tell an average trader? Market will always move into this space, to mitigate this gap, okay? So now, since we know that, it's either we wait for market to inch into this place, or we can trade along with the present trend. And what is the present trend doing, okay? The market is what? The market is going up, okay? This is what the market is going. Just follow me, you understand what I'm saying, okay? Now, the market is going up, but from this other side, I've seen that the market has also created some level of resistance up here, okay? The market has created some resistance up here. So this is what this market is doing. So I expect this market to continue to push up until it comes to mitigate this gap, okay? All right, so while I'm waiting for that to happen, I look for other opportunities, to the upside. Okay, so my support and resistance levels, okay, are this. This is my resistance level from the daily time frame. This is the high, okay, of the period, and this is the low of the period, okay? Okay, so what I can do next is this. I look for an opportunity, okay, to enter the market, in the buy side, okay? Because what we're currently looking at now is that this market will definitely be crawling, on this, on this trend line, okay? Crawling on this trend line until it gets to a position where it can come and mitigate this gap. And when it mitigates this gap, I will now come and look for an opportunity, to trade this market, okay? All right, so the other thing you can do, 4-hour time frame is not a bad one, okay? You can actually drop down to the 4-hour time frame if you think you've not seen a good opportunity to trade this market. You can also move down to the 4-hour time frame. Let me show you what I mean, okay? Come down to the 4-hour time frame, okay? Reset your chart, okay? And look at what the market is doing, okay? So what is this market doing? I can see that the market is choppy, okay? Guys, this market is what? The market is choppy, okay? The market is choppy, all right? Okay, you can see what it's doing. The market is chopping. So guys, we need to stay away from this market because at the moment, the market has not shown us any true direction, okay? So let's try and see if we can bring out some support and resistance levels, okay? It's not there. So what we need to do is that we need to monitor this market and see what the market will do in the coming days, okay? We need to monitor the market, monitor price, and see what price will do in the next couple of days, okay? Yeah, so price needs to break this structure, okay, that it has created in the market, okay? There needs to be a break out of this structure, okay? So we need to follow price until we get a very good signal, okay? Okay. So this is where we are, okay? So this is what the price is doing. So we need to wait for a breakout from this range or from this choppy market. The market is currently choppy. So there's nothing we can really do now, okay? So when it breaks out from this choppy market, okay, it is coming to mitigate a gap, okay, which it has created in the past. Let me show you the inefficiency in this price action here, okay? And here, okay? So price is definitely come out to break out of this structure and come and mitigate this gap. But the mitigation could be halfway, so we need to bring it out. The mitigation could be halfway, okay? could be halfway in between, okay, in between this range, okay? So let's differentiate this with another color, okay? Let's use a brighter color. All right, so what we're looking for in this market is for price to push up, break to the upside, okay? Now, if it breaks to the upside, this is what we expect. Break out of this range, okay? Come back to retest it, okay? And push up. Okay, so this is what we expect price should do in the coming days, okay? Alright, so guys, this is what I expect price to do, okay? So in our usual way, let me bring out this chart properly. Let me annotate the chart properly. This is Great British Pound or JPY, okay? This is our H4 chart, okay? This is our H4 chart. Alright. Alright, this is our H4 chart, okay? So guys, what are we looking for here in this market? We are looking for what? A buy opportunity, okay? So let's say we're looking for buy opportunity. Let's look forward for long trading opportunity, okay? Okay, so that's what we should look at for, okay? Let's increase the size of this to 18. Okay, all right. So we'll keep monitoring this market, okay? We're going to monitor this market until we see an opportunity in the market. We can come back to see what the market is doing, okay? So guys, this is one of my best currency pair in Forex that I like to trade, the pound JPY, okay? And I've done my market analysis of what this market is going to do. The other opportunities I can see in this market, I can see a chart pattern showing what neck and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? Inverse head and shoulder pattern. The market is trying to form the right shoulder, this is the left shoulder, and this is the head. So, and the psychology of this pattern is what? Is that the market will push to the upside, okay? It's a bullish reversal candlestick pattern. So that, guys, that's the opportunity I see in this market, okay? So as the days go by and opportunities unfold in price action, I'm going to come back to review what, the market is doing, all right? Okay, thank you very much and do have a blessed day. Bye-bye.